Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. I want to say hi to Carlos and Bob out there. Send you guys some white light. A lot of good prayers. Hope things are going great out there, man. Always do your best. Practice makes the master. By doing your best over and over, you can master the art of transformation. By doing your best, the habit of misusing your word, taking things personally, and making assumptions will become weaker and less frequent with time. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. Another day, another record broken. Dow Industrials up 84, new record 22,641. NASDAQ up 14, 65.31. S&P's up 5.5, 25.32. NDX 100, that's the only one that hasn't joined the party yet, folks. Bottom line, right, it's hanging right at the top of the party, though. It's at the door. NDX is at 59.95. The high we're talking about is 6,009. You know, we'll see whether it can make it or break it. When you do take a look at the three Qs out here, bottom line is that you are pushing, and as you're pushing, there's no juice behind the move. But we'll see what happens. 18 million shares were done out here today. That was, you know, yesterday you did 27 million. Bottom line, you're going into about 45 million. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold contract, folks, into the lows. Have light volume. Now what we need is a rejection of lower price, and then you need a sign of strength. Right now we're 12.74. You are coming into the strength from August 9th. The bottom of that is 12.65. And it can get tested. Notes and bonds. So the note and bond market, folks, both rejected lower price once again yesterday. Went higher today. Today, what we did in the 10-year, we went from 125 to 125.11. The low of yesterday was 124.30. We did 905,000 contracts. Now, that's light contract volume. So tomorrow, the note and bond market, I suspect, will be talking, walking, and squawking and tell us exactly what this setup is. We had broken a B point of an ABC structure on the way down. We did that last week. So you still have an ABC down in both the notes and bonds. And what I mean specifically, if we go up tomorrow, and I expect we're going to, what we don't know about is what type of volume will be. If it's volume like today, or less than like 1.2, 1.3 million contracts, that is setting up a complex ABC structure down. And what that would be is that you're going back on the other side of the B point, which is, we're right next to it now. We're only 5 ticks away from it, 125.17. And if you do that with light volume, then you still have that ABC structure down in place. If we have an expansion of volume, then what that would set up is that, okay, this thing's going to try to build cause. It's going to try to get higher once again. If we take a look at the Fed fund future rate as to where bonds and where the traders are betting that the next rate hike is going to be, you are at, this is a pretty good one. I mean, December right now is a 66% chance. That's how that's what the probability is right now of the next rate hike. The 30-year bond set up the exact same way. 30-year bond, folks, we got down to 152 today. Oh, this is pretty cool, actually. It's not the same way. Here, let me look at this, because we actually got into the low. Oh, this is positive. Interesting. Okay, so the 30-year actually got down under the low of last week, which is 152.01. We did 222,000 versus the 351,000. So now you get a rejection of lower price. Had it yesterday, had it today. Now we'll see whether it gets down in strength. We'll see whether this bond 30-year can get back inside the 154. Let's see. 153, no, 153.16. So that's a big number that it has to get back inside. But bottom line, we'll see whether it can get there. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? Okay, so King dollar out here, this came up Yesterday, tried to test the high of last week, failed. We failed yesterday on 22,000 contracts. That was testing the highs of the 27th, which had 32,000 contracts. It didn't hold price, didn't hold contract volume. The swing point that, and this is the first bounce that we had, folks, since April 10th. The swing point that it was trying to reach is 93,840. It looks to me like, number one, it's not going to make it. And number two, if that's the case, guess what? This is a monster ABC down to 88. Because what we did out here today is this. We got to 93,775. The number we're trying to make is 93,840. What do we do? That's 65 ticks below it. The contract volume dramatically contracted. We did 17,000 contracts. So that sets up a run now to the high of the 20th, which is 92,495. Bottom line, when you put this on a continuous contract, what you have is then the much larger picture lays down that this is, you talk about anemic. I mean, this bounce, if this is all we can get, and already we're under last week's high. So already it's like, you know what? This thing is one monster ABC structure on the way down. That's how this seems to be looking. We got an A point out here of 102,250, a B point of 90, so you're talking about $12, and your C is 93. So you're talking about an 81, A to B, well, C to D. And when you take a look at this, what you're going to see is that what does stick out like a sore thumb are the highs of 2008, which are about 84, highs of 2010, 87, yeah, 86, 87. Bottom line, you get into them, it's a big number. But that's how it looks like it's setting up right now. You stay right there, folks. We've got our man, Mr. Andy Heck, coming up next. We have the Dow Industrials finished up 84, NASDAQ up 14, S&P's up 6.5. Coming right back, folks.